Fox 35 News at 10 starts now.
Louis Omar Ocasio-Cortez.
Remembering Pulse 5 years later.
And then in an instant, it was gone. The carefully constructed walls around us crashed down, the harsh glare of hatred fixed upon us.
A tragedy that rocked the city beautiful and a community that responded with love.
We come together as a symbol of strength and solidarity in the face of tragedy, forever proving that we will not let hate win and that we will outlove hate.
Good evening and thank you for watching. I'm Andrea Jackson. It was 5 years ago today, June 12, 2016, that a gunman stormed the Pulse nightclub and killed 49 angels. Several events held today to honor their lives. Fox 35's Stephanie Buffamonte was at a ceremony where the community shared their feelings and memories.
You can see people are still walking around the Pulse Memorial tonight. Inside, you'll see flowers, balloons, and lit candles. During the ceremony, this area was closed off for survivors, family, and their friends so that they can reflect and continue to heal together. 5 years later, we heard some pretty powerful speeches tonight showing the world that love wins.
Christopher Andrew Lyon.
5 years have passed since the Pulse tragedy.
Frank Hernandez and my beloved son, Jason Benjamin Josephat.
Parents of the 49 innocent people who lost their lives that night now reading their names aloud. Family of the victims, friends, and community leaders came together in front of the Pulse Memorial to reflect on that tragic day.
What happened at Pulse wasn't a blip in time. It wasn't just a moment. It tore holes in our lives that will never be filled.
A difficult day for Brandon Wolf. He was inside Pulse when the shots were fired. His best friend was killed.
It feels so real, feels so raw. There were a couple of moments where I swore I felt Drew sitting next to me.
We all know that time does not necessarily mean we have healed. 5 years is truly not that long. Everyone seated here today is in a different place of their healing journey.
Devin Lucia and Stephen Calamuza volunteered after the tragedy, and today they're back, helping to make sure the remembrance ceremony ran smoothly.
We're all together and we're here to help one another and to really remember what happened 5 years ago, but also to celebrate really the camaraderie that we've really experienced in Orlando 5 years later. Showing
the world that the Orlando community is strong. Orlando united.
15 years ago, we came here to dance. 5 years ago, we came here to mourn, and today we continue to mourn, but also celebrate what is love and what should continue to be love across the world.
Corey James Cornell.
Remembering today and always the 49 angels who lost their lives.
The only way we're going to honor the 49 victims, the only way we're going to honor my best friend, is if we choose to make not just our community, but our country and the world a more inclusive and safer place for everyone.
Several speakers tonight spoke about wanting to educate future generations on the tragedy that happened here and wanted to make this a national memorial. A bill that would do just that is waiting for President Biden's signature, and he has said he's going to sign it. Stephanie Buffamonte, Fox 35 News.
Stephanie, thank you. Our very own Amy Kaufelt was also able to share her connections with some of the survivors from that fateful day tonight. She helped MC the ceremony today and introduced Mayor Jerry Demings. Breaking right now, crews battling a 1,000-acre brush fire in Volusia County. The fire is on the west side of the I-95 between New Smyrna Beach and Edgewater. So far, smoke has not caused any visibility concerns and no homes have been threatened. Forestry is using about 8 bulldozers and 4 helicopters as they battle the flames. The blaze is about 35% contained. Let's check in with Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Allison Gargaro for a look at your weekend forecast and the chance for rain, Allison.
Oh, Andrea, it is going to be increasing as we head into your Sunday as well as early next week. Tropical moisture will be the cause of that as we head into Monday through at least Wednesday. But right now, things are nice, calm and quiet. 82 degrees over I-Drive, but most of the area holding on to the low 80s and upper 70s. Afternoon highs today were very high. hot. It was the second day in a row with temperatures at 96 degrees in Orlando. You definitely felt it if you stepped out there. Not only the heat, but also the humidity. We saw some storms rolling through Orange, Osceola, and Brevard counties a little bit earlier today. They brought pea-sized hail to some locations, but a ton of very strong winds. Looks like our strongest wind gust was at Playa Linda Beach, reaching 61 miles per hour a little bit earlier today. And you can expect even more rain and storm chances as we head into your Sunday and Monday. And that tropical moisture will be arriving by the middle of the week. I have more details on when and if we could be seeing our next named storm. That's all coming up next.
Allison, thank you. Take a look at these pictures sent to us from Anthony Casas in Kissimmee. He spotted a funnel cloud right behind his house, very defined. Luckily, it never reached the ground to cause any damage, but what a sight to see there. Also, new video from a viewer, car crashing into a 7-Eleven just off Silver Star Road. Viewer Matt Kay sending us this video. No word right now on how it happened or if anybody was hurt. New details tonight about a shooting in Daytona Beach. Apparently, it started over an argument. After the shooting, the suspect fled and was caught near a church on Halifax Avenue in Jessamine. Officers say they have a suspect in custody. We are working to get more information, and we will update you on air and online. An arrest has been made in the murder of 2 teenage boys in Sumter County. Time now to cover Florida in a minute. The suspect, just 15 years old. Deputies say C.J. Patterson did not like one of the victims and just wanted to kill someone. The bodies of 17-year-old Isaiah Nelson and 16-year-old Preston Nixon were found near County Road 219 in Wildwood last month. A 12-year-old with special needs rescued from a canal in Palm Beach Gardens. Police said when they arrived on the scene, the child was struggling and in distress. Luckily, they were able to jump in and save the child from drowning. 3 men were rescued from a fishing boat that ran aground on Amelia Island. The men were rescued by a Good Samaritan and taken ashore. There were no reported injuries. New video tonight, Duke Energy imploding 2 of its powerhouses at the Crystal River coal plant in Citrus County. More than 500 explosives were used to knock down the 200-foot structures. They generated 915 megawatts of energy for 50-plus years. A car smashed through a strip mall in Lake Mary. It happened early this morning at the F&D Cantina at the Colonial Town Plaza. You can see the car busted right through the front door. Thankfully, nobody was hurt. The TSA is hiring. A job fair was held at Orlando International Airport today. Fox 35's Matt Trezza met up with some of the applicants.
Many of the men and women screening your luggage and keeping you safe at the Orlando airport started their careers at hiring events like the one earlier today at Orlando's Embassy Suites Hotel.
Trying to better my life, I guess. Just looking at different opportunities.
Something different, new challenge.
I am a Navy veteran, and I'm actually looking to serve my country so I can.
The TSA is hiring here for full and part-time jobs. Attendees get information about working for the TSA, help filling out the job application, interviews, and a computer test.
No math, just pretty much English questions, problem solving. That's pretty much it.
TSA screeners can start making $16.51 an hour, and applicants hired at today's event are eligible for a $1,000 signing bonus.
Security officials say they're hoping to hire 100 new screeners from the event. If the staff deems today's applicants worthy of an offer, they'll go on to get background checks and drug and medical screenings before putting on the uniform.
I really enjoy talking to people and helping people out, and that's what TSA is all about.
TSA officials say Orlando Airport currently has enough TSA agents, but they're planning ahead. They say they expect the number of passengers coming through MCO to soon meet or even exceed pre-pandemic levels. In Orlando, Matt Trezza, Fox 35 News.
Matt, thank you. The Daytona Truck Week takes over the shores of the Speedway this weekend. Tens of thousands of truck enthusiasts are expected to pack Daytona Beach.
This year's truck meet is being billed as the largest so far, and it's already supposedly the largest truck show in the world.
One fan says he is excited to have front row seats all weekend with his family of 7.
I'm just going to sit here on a lawn chair on the side of the road and just sit and look at them, videotape it, and enjoy it.
The truck meet runs through tomorrow. People all around the world are ditching their masks. Coming up, while it can be a good thing for some, it's causing anxiety for others. We'll explain. And also, coming up next, hurricane season is in full swing. Why experts warn this could be a busy season for storms.